fun. I have some good ideas. This is gonna be great. Getting ready for the call.
And you think that the lighting is very off at night?
It looks okay.
Take a look.
It's okay.
Take a look at the room.
Well, I mean, right now we're just chilling. I mean, but like if you're actually like doing video, that's gonna be forever on the internet, forever.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Yeah.
Tonight, your time is done. You already prepare everything, right? You say you prepare everything already.
Kind of have to go back and revisit that and get everything set up. It takes a lot of time to prepare for this stuff. I'm not trying to this is for real. I'm not playing. So, no, I'll take about 2-3 hours to prepare for him. I have to re-pull everything up that I've saved. So,
yeah.
What time are we talking again for Dong?
10 a.m. my time is 9 p.m. your time.
Okay. 10 a.m. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll be ready. Good. I have the whole day to prepare for that. Good. I'm excited.
Oh, one more thing. Adam is already sold. He do the wireframe.
Really?
He talked to his business friend and so on, right? So basically, you really need to get his video going on.
I know. I only have so much time. I had a really important meeting with this guy yesterday for 4 hours. And then I worked with you on the phone for like 4 or 5 hours, and then in between I had to do work for the two of you. I only had so much time, and I only got 4 hours of sleep.
So yesterday I mentioned to you that the Adam case is basically we just bring him on board so that he can learn different.
We're recording this, so you know it's recording right now. Just so you know, the call before the call. But yeah, totally. I understand. Yeah, I got you. I got it. I just got to understand his business model a little bit more. Yeah. You know what? If I'm gonna be this involved in everybody, I'm getting equity and revenue share. I'm not playing around. If they really want to make some serious money, well, it's not hard to make a lot of money fast. It's actually pretty easy when you know what you're doing. It's not hard to do.
What will happen if you have too many people to taking care of later on?
I'll never do that. I'll never take on more than I can handle. I'm about efficiency.
You already have me, front gunner, and you say you already have like 8 clients, right?
Yeah, but that is more like support. It's like just touching base. It's not like this gigantic project. It's not like everybody else. It's just they pay me a couple $100 a month, and it's just like weekly phone calls and chat and just support. So, and it has to do with relationships, business, different kind of aspects of life. So, it's really easy. You're the one that's driving me into the ground right now.
Why do you do that?
I'm just kidding. Huh? Because I'm working with my clients. Who says that? I'm helping my clients.
Who asked you to make it so complicated?
I'm not making complicated. It's very simple.
Where is she?
Hope she didn't fall asleep. Did she know that I was getting ready for her? Did she know that?
I think so.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her that's what? Did you tell her I was working on her stuff? Okay. But did you tell her that I was working on her business stuff?
Yeah.
Front gunner.
Are you also working for the client for the front gunner? No?
What do you mean?
So front gunner also have like client inside the front gunner. It seems like a multi-level marketing or
No, all front gunner is, think about this. If you want to make it simple for you to understand, front gunner is like, and we're providing certification. We're going to teach people. It's called our flagship program is called Front Gunner Rise of the Revenue Leader. And we're going to make you an absolute master at sales systems, at prospecting and networking, so your pipeline will always be full. Make you a master at closing. Or make you a master at follow-up. And a master at building a team. This program is going to have at least 50 plus hours of training. It's going to be very intense. And people will get certified. They get a certification. So help them get a job or a career. So, yep. That's basically what that
It
is.
seems like the warrior. Do you know warrior? Garrett J. White.
Get a what?
Garrett J. White.
What?
Garrett J. White. So warrior what? Warrior movement or something like that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. No, it's nothing like that. No. His thing's more about personal development and, you know, we're specializing in one thing. Everybody in today's world is trying to be the jack of all trades. It's very annoying. Oh, I could do 5,000 things. No, you can't. Shut up. Sorry, I haven't had much sleep and I'm high strung on caffeine. We specialize in one thing. Selling. That's it. Front Gunner is going to teach you how to master the sales process. See, look, remember, this is like, so everybody, oh, there she is. Hi, Abby. Your camera is sideways. Oh, she froze. Oh, there she is. She moved.
Hi, Abby. Can you hear us?
Hi. Okay, I can hear you now.
Hi, Abby.
I think
Hello.
your camera is upside down. I don't know why.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Okay. That's a great way to meet you, upside down. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. Okay.
How are you doing?
Fine. I was talking to my cousins while waiting for you.
Oh, okay. Sorry for waiting.
Well,
No problem.
thank you, Abby. Yeah, it took me a little bit longer than expected. I spent at least 5 hours on everything about you. Okay, well, I mean, like as far as the business is concerned. So I did a lot of work. I did a lot of research because, as you know, the purpose of this call is to help figure out what Abby can do that'd be successful for her, right? So that's really the purpose of this call, is to find out what can you do, right? And because I heard that you've invested in people before and it didn't work out for you, right? So I'm not interested in, I only do things that I know that are going to work, right? I don't take guesses. I don't hope. I don't do that. That's not fun. I don't like to waste time. But anyway, so the purpose of today's call is going to help you understand what you can do. And yeah, and then on the call, I want to make it very clear, all right, is that I'm not here to try to sell you anything. Debbie's not here to sell you anything. This is purely just value, okay? And we're going to open your eyes to some things you may not be aware of and to give you some ideas, okay? And then we're going to show you like a business model that you can do and something that you can do. And then if it sounds like something that you're interested in and you want to learn more about, we're going to have another call where me and Debbie are going to have more time to prepare a plan that's customized just for you, okay? Based off, okay? And then on that next call, we're going to go over the plan with you. We're going to say, Debbie, this is what you're going to do step by step, okay? And we're going to give you a complete plan on the next call. Right now, we need more information for you, okay? From you. And to see what you have to say. And then me and Debbie are going to work together off the call to prepare a really nice plan for you, okay? And then we're going to give you the complete plan, okay? The complete plan, you do this, step 1, step 5, all the way to step, however many steps we have for you, you'll make money, okay? And then you can decide to have us help you with it, or you can, want to try to build it yourself. That's okay too. But the good news is you're going to have something that will work, okay? So with that being said, let's start with the quick introduction. Debbie?
So Abby, I mentioned to you about Tommy before. So Tommy is a good friend of mine. Okay. So I
Yeah.
have been doing a lot of UX design business, as you know,
Yeah.
and we did a lot of conversation together about business, and I also understand your situation. So basically, I started my own business helping a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners to grow their business. But at a certain level, I was feeling that I was stuck because a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners, they are paying me per project basis. So
Mm,
when the project finish, then I need to move to the new entrepreneur, and it's actually taking a lot of my time. Okay. But on
yes.
the other side, I do some activities for fun, which is actually teaching a lot of UX students, teaching a lot of designer students how to become a UX designer.
Mm,
So after that, I do it for fun. I didn't do it as a serious business. If you watch the video, you know my story about the Udemy. Okay, and then
mm-hmm.
after that, I feeling like I want to grow to the next level. So I just randomly post on the social media, and then a lot of people are approaching me, including Thomas, and giving me some advice. So after that, we have like several conversation, and then the communication keep going. And then now Thomas and I is actually working together to create this UX designer career. So we are doing a business together, how to help people to become UX designer with a certification, building unique portfolio, interview, and also getting a high paying job. We are doing this together.
A high paying career.
High paying career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is our business that we are doing together. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tommy, do you want to create introduction for yourself?
Yeah. So, hi, Abby. Nice to meet you. And um, and so basically, real quick about me and Debbie to touch base on what she said. So, like she was saying, she was trying to take her skill and teach entrepreneurs how to improve their business with their UX designer skill to redesign their website and make it better so they can, make more money. But I saw her portfolio was amazing. I saw that she had 2,600 students on Udemy, and I'm like, wow, yeah, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, why is she trying to help entrepreneurs when she should help designers? So I did a lot of research and I found out there was other people in the marketplace that there's a careerfoundry.com. We're selling a UX designer course for $7,000
Mm,
to help people get certified and start a career. And then there's another company selling a boot camp for UX designers that was 10,000. And then there was another guy selling courses. So I'm like, wow, she should do this. So I'm like, hey, you should do this because then you can work with the designers. And because
It's so bad.
so you gotta love it. We magically reappear. That's what Zoom does. Anyways, so but yeah, so I'm like, you could help these students because Debbie has gone through the whole process. She was an intern. She went to school. She worked her way up. She got to the very top. So she can teach these students or these designers to do what she did. So I'm like, you know what? What we could do is we could create a brand around this where you specialize in one thing because everybody else doesn't specialize in one thing in that industry. So we came up with a product line. She'll have a product for UX certification. That's a product that solves a problem where they can't get certified. She's going to have a product for creating a portfolio because people can't create a portfolio. That's really good. And then she's going to have a product that teaches them how to interview. Then she's going to have a product for helping them get a promotion and to negotiate and move up in their career. So she'll have these 4 different products that she can easily sell for $1,000 a piece, and then she'll have a premium package for like $5,000 or plus more than that, depending on what we're going to price it at. So, and then she has a big following, so we're going to do that. So that works specifically for Debbie, for who Debbie is, right? So that's a business plan for Debbie. I can't run a business like that like she can because she has that skill.
yeah.
So I helped her with that, and then also as far as what for me, excuse me, I'm on not much sleep right now. So, so now as far as me, I started back on the internet, and back in 2010, I framed my first check from ClickBank right here. You can't see it, but I framed it because it was a big deal to me when I first started, because I'm like, oh my God, I just made some money on the internet. You know, so it was a big deal for me. And then I started consulting. I broadcast my list and I offered a service. There's a car that I wanted to buy off of eBay. I'm like, you know what? I really want this car, but I don't have the money right now. So I had a list of around 8,500 people, and it was all had to do with people for relationship advice. And I broadcast them, offered them a free coaching session, and then I closed them on a package for $500. And then I closed 14 people. It was $7,000. I bought the car. So it was pretty cool.
Oh.
So I'm like, wow, I made $7,000 in 2 days. This is pretty cool. Wow. But then I had a couple hundred hours of coaching to do, which was a lot of work. And then I just kind of accelerated my thing. And then right now I took that and I'm working on launching this, my own company, True One Solution. So basically what I do is I teach people how to develop a solution for the problem so they can be the solution. And then also with this company, you'll see that it says True One, basically where I teach people how to live as their future self, their true self, now. So they can become that person now. So that's basically what I'm doing with my thing. So I'm helping Debbie out do my thing. My thing is kind of on hold right now. This is on hold because I'm working with Debbie a lot, and then also helping you. And then I have my other big client over here with Front Gunner. This is my biggest project. I just came back from, it's a really big deal. Basically what I did was, I took my client. My client he does around 20 grand a month. He's a sales guy, sales leader. And he took his company from 300,000 a year to 3 million a year.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a really good guy, and he's trying to start his own business on the side because he doesn't want to work for somebody else no more. So he had his own company called Leadership Crew, and I changed it and we rebranded it to Front Gunner. So I'm helping him do that right now, and it's a whole big process. And what else? So I think obviously you see it right here. And I'm helping him do that. It was a really big deal. And we're working on creating a book for this, and we're going to have a big launch party at his house. He's going to get like 100 people at his house. And then we're selling a flagship program where people certified in sales. So it helps them with their sales career. And we're going to sell this program from $2,500 to $5,000, and we're going to close at least 10 to 20 people. So we plan on making around 25 to 50 grand in a weekend. It's going to be great.
That's no.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work though. We're going to have a lot of work in the process. So that's just a little bit about me. So yeah, and I've been doing this for a long time. And my whole big thing isn't really my whole big thing is to build my business on the personal development side. I just happened to get involved in this startup thing. Like my business mentor from when I was a kid contacted me and said, hey, Tommy, I need help with my business. But then it became this thing. And then I ended up meeting Debbie, and I saw that she was like a diamond in the rough. And then here we are now, and I'm helping you guys out. Because Debbie told me that you have great potential and that there's a lot of things that you can do. And you just need some help getting started. So I'm like, okay, Debbie, I can help out some of your friends or your clients. Who do you think we can really help? She goes, well, I want to help everybody. I said, well, who can we help out the most? And out of like the 8 people we picked, you were one of them. Yay.
Yeah, thank you, Debbie.
So I'm like, yeah, let's talk to Abby and see if we can help her. So basically right now so now let's transition to you. And if you have any questions about me, feel free to ask. Any questions about anything, feel free to ask. And I'm going to be talking fast on the call because there's just so much to cover. I'm going to try to move fast. Anytime you have questions about anything, just like put your hand up. I will stop talking and I'll say yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then anything you want to say. And then really the purpose of this call, again, is to figure out really where you are, where you want to go, and what do we need to do to get you there as fast as possible, okay? So you can be your true self, so to speak. And we know that you have potential, but now we want to also see on this call if you are really capable of fulfilling that potential and what adjustments you have to make so you can actually fulfill the potential you want to get to. So yeah, and then also before we get started, before you start telling us about you and where you're at and where you're going, is there any questions that you have right now that you're thinking about from watching the video course, the 1K mark that we give away for free? You have any questions about me or Debbie? Any questions?
Um, okay, I know Debbie mentioned already that we joined this consulting session with Kane and Alicia. And I was trying to convince my husband to join me here. And actually, there's no doubt that Debbie, you can help us. Actually, Patrick is really amazed how Debbie is doing with her career. It's just so happened that he's so busy with his work, and at the same time, uh, still the commitment of Kane and Alicia is still there. So I
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just a second. I'm sorry. Just a moment. I just hold my hand, and then that means I'm going to ask a question, so I don't cut you off. You say the commitment to Kane and Alicia. What's that mean?
uh because we invested already around 10,000 something. I don't know. My husband was the one who really made the investment for us.
Okay.
And since he's still busy with his work, he informed Kane and Alicia that he cannot start the business yet. And they just informed him, okay, whenever you're ready, then that's the time they will start doing the coaching. So, but I was still convincing him to start already the business because it's we're not getting any younger. So what are we waiting for?
You look young. That's good news. You look good.
No, thank you. And he's really so busy with his work, even though we don't have time so much with each other, with the family.
Right.
He's so dedicated with his work. And I said, if you're giving so much time with your work, why don't we set up our own business so we could have at least um, more free time, and at the same time it will not be too stressful for him.
Right. Stop trading time for money. Right.
Yeah. So that's why he said that's why he asked Kane and Alicia to give him time to start the business. But then I told him if he doesn't want to start it yet, I'd like if he will support me to at least start uh, from one business first that we know we're supposed to start long time ago. I think it's over a year already.
Right.
So and then he said go ahead, and he will just be just right behind me. So with that, he was telling me that as long as we will not make so much investment again. So I'm not sure if how I know you're doing it for us really. What you're doing now is a goodwill already. We thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Thank you for thanking us. Thank you very much.
Yes, but I know this is also your work, and we know that later on we have to pay you as well. But we hope that we can is also pay what you are expecting from us as well. So
Okay, so Abby, don't worry so much about the cash or the money because we don't really expect anything for now, and our goal is actually to make you money. Okay,
thank
so
you.
so our goal is not just to do work for you and then you have to pay us, not like that. Our goal right now is to find a way to make you money. And the thing is that Ken and Alicia, so I went to Ken and Alicia too, and I know that
Yeah.
it requires very big commitment that you have to quit your job and 100%
Yeah.
to be fully focused, right? But we doesn't want to do that. We want to help you to get started. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that.
And so I want to comment on what you said, Abby. You know, I hear Debbie and Abby. I gotta watch it. I don't call you Debbie. I hear Abby, Debbie. Okay. So to me, it sounds like what your concern is. Tell me if this is where I'm getting from you. Basically, what you're saying is this. There's a few different things going on here. I want to touch point on each one of them before we continue because this is very important to you. First of all, I want to say this to you. Thank you for understanding the value that we're bringing here to you. And thank you for appreciating and understand that well, this is our work, right? And knowing that if you do decide to work with us, knowing that there will be investment, knowing that you will also make that investment back. So thank you for not being a so-called freebie seeker. I appreciate that. That's one of the big reasons why I wanted to have this call with you. Because Debbie told me, well, Thomas, she got basically scammed out of like all this money. I said, you know what? No, I want to work with her. And she's like, why? I'm like, because she is willing to take a risk and make that commitment, right? I don't need to convince her to do that. She's already committed, right? So that's the hard part. Most people are not willing to take that leap of faith like you are, okay? So that's half the battle, okay? And the fact that you already got set back and you're still trying again, that says everything about you, that you have everything you need to be a successful entrepreneur, okay?
Oh, thank you. Okay.
But unfortunately for you, the problem for you is that you've been aligned with the wrong people.
I think so.
Right. So what I want to say is, so you're basically saying is that one, Thomas, my husband's on board. But Thomas, my biggest concern is that if I invest again, that I may not get that investment back. And I'm going to be even further back than I am now because I already feel like I'm set back.
Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Is that kind of like where you're coming from?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I would feel the same way if I was you. All right. I know what it's like to invest in someone and then they dip. Bye. Right? Okay. That's what Debbie's biggest concern for me was. She's like, Thomas, you're going to help me start this thing, but then you're just going to dip? I'm like, Debbie, I'm here for the long term. I'm not interested in the short term. Okay?
That's right.
I'm interested in the potential. I saw potential in Debbie, and I know she's going to do amazing things. She's going to revolutionize that industry. Because right now, there's nobody in there there's massive demand but no supply, and she's going to bring the supply. But anyways, so back on point. So I hear where you're coming from your concern. And it's really awesome that your husband is still willing to be on board with you still. It's great. So I also understand another big concern for you is your time and how much time that you have to invest in this, because your husband is focusing on his career, which is important that he does that. He's a very smart man, that he's not trying to overwhelm himself, right?
Yeah.
He's very smart, letting himself focus on where the money is for sure to come in, and then letting you focus on the side business and the asset you want to build, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's very, very, very smart that he understands that, and he's not trying to do two things. That's the best way to go about things. So basically, he's going to support you from the financial side, but then you're going to be able to support him by you taking care of the time investment for the business, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now, I have a few questions for you before we continue. Now, you said that you have this commitment to this person, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what exactly do you mean that? Because you need to be clear with us so I know where you're at. So you've already invested, because I heard that you invested in an opportunity in the past, which was over a lot of money, thousands of dollars, and that didn't work out. So is this that same thing, or is this a different thing?
That's the same thing. Patrick was convinced before to put up his own commercial farm because that is his expertise. But the company that he's connected with right now. He was asked to stay still with the company, and they offered him again a raise from
Awesome.
his salary. Yeah, so he said that's why he talked to Kane and Alicia just to inform them that he cannot do it right now.
Okay, so you invested in this business opportunity, correct?
Yes,
How long have you been invested in it for?
over a year already.
A year. Are you still paying them, or you just paid them in full?
We paid them already.
And they're still working with you?
No, not a single time like this.
Okay.
I think once or twice with Patrick, but not for both of us.
Okay, so I have another question for and Debbie. Anything? If anybody has anything to say anytime, just go like this, and then we pause. Just put your hand up, okay? Debbie, you want to say something? So let me get this right. So these business people, told you that you have to quit your job to. So let me get it straight. Let me just clarify. So these business people basically said, pay us. What was it? 10 grand, 20 grand? How much is it?
I think 10 grand.
Okay, give me 10 grand. Quit your job and then work on the business full time. Is that right?
Um, Initially, they're not asking him to quit immediately from the job.
Okay.
They said start putting up the business. But the commercial piggery farm, it's not a simple thing to do. It's really so much time that he needs, so it will really run smoothly. And since he's the director of the company here in the Philippines for that company, he cannot just do it at the same time.
Right, but they asked they're let me clarify. So they basically said you need to quit your job and work on this full time? Is that part of the deal?
Later on, he has to quit the job when the business, this commercial farm, is doing right already.
Okay. So let me ask you a question now. So what did you specifically pay for?
Uh,
For 10 grand. What did it yeah,
that's for the consultancy, just for the consultancy.
okay. No, it's okay. No, it's not you. It's not you. No. No. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, it's not you. No, it's not. I'm just not you. I'm doing that to them. Okay, sorry.
No, you don't have to feel sorry. Nothing is sorry for.
I know. I'm just okay. Okay. So what did they say? So for 10 grand, what did they say you're going to get?
The full consultancy from startup until it will run smoothly. And then I think there are other things that they mentioned, like for example, it will, let's say, they will be able to help him to reach the goal. There's a certain percentage that they will have uh, to get from the business, something like that.
Say that again.
If let's say the business is running smoothly already,
Mm-hmm.
and they, let's say, there's a quota that we will be able to reach, so there's a certain percentage that I think they will receive also from the business, something like that.
It's a joke. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep my comments to myself at the moment. Um, I tend to blurt things out. Okay, hold on. So basically, they said that, okay, so they're giving you consulting. Okay, got it. But what else are they giving you with this 10 grand?
Mm, the program, their their how to set up the network, something like that. It's more on, because that's what I think even Patrick decided to join them, because um we're in a different industry. We are not so we're not a techie persons. With the technology right now, we're not into that. And they offered so much already that they said that they will be able to set up our network in order to get more clients.
Okay, so okay, hold on. So what are you specifically getting for 10 grand? You're getting consulting, and then what else are you getting?
That's all.
So good.
I remember the package, Abby. So for 10 grand, you get the one-to-one consulting, right? For your own
Mm-hmm.
business. And then after that, they so basically told me they have a lot of events in Singapore and in other country as well.
Mhm.
So for
Yes.
10 grand, you can actually join their event, right? In the
Uh-huh.
Singapore, in the Philippines, in the
Yes.
Thailand,
Yes.
anytime. I think 10 grand is 5 or 10 event. I forgot, correct?
Yes. Yes.
And on
Yes.
top of that, you also get like the training materials, like an online course, how you can close the sales, how you can do networking, how you can build a business, something like that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
actually the package, the full package that they offer.
Okay.
Actually, I can get from Patrick the lineup of those things that they offered to us. If you need the information.
I'm just trying to see where you're at right now, what you're thinking, and what you're going through, because I'm trying to understand what's happening here. Um, okay, so let me ask you a question. This consulting. Okay, so again, you get consulting, then you can attend events, and then you get online training that's supposed to teach you how to do your business, right?
Yes.
Okay, you've been doing this for a year.
We never did anything yet.
Can I ask you a question? Have you completed the online training?
No. Um. From the start, because the first step is to have a meeting with them one on one like this. And when they found out that Patrick is still busy with his work and cannot start the business yet, so they informed us that okay, perhaps just do your thing first, and when you're ready, then we can start. So that's it.
And they gave you your money back, right?
No.
I think I want to get. I need a moment. I need a moment here. Really?
That's why Patrick, I hope you understand. That's why Patrick right now said, okay,
So hold on. So I'm sorry. Hold on. So you're supposed to have a one-on-one meeting with them, right? And you guys were unable to do that.
They did
just
already.
just the one-on-one, and after that, no follow-ups anymore.
So you get one-on meeting, and that's it. And then no more follow-ups.
No more.
One meeting for 10 grand.
No. You misunderstand. It's actually a few session, but in the first session, they found out that Patrick haven't quit the job, haven't able to start the business yet. That's why after one session, then they cut it off. Okay, and then they told Patrick like, when you are ready, then come back. So then we will start.
So you guys had that one big session.
Just one session, just
You,
one-on-one online session.
you already did that.
Yeah, Patrick did that.
Okay, he had one session with him. Okay. And that's the only one-to-one session you get, correct? Okay. My other question is, you have access to the online training, right?
Yes, if we would like to start, I think they will. They said they will come back.
Okay, so do you have access to the online training right now?
Me, not anymore. I'm not sure with Patrick if he still have that because I think there's a certain period that we will be able to use it. Otherwise, I think they will change it already.
So over the year, you did not go through the online training material?
No. No,
What?
because they did after the interview with Patrick, after the first session, when they learned that he's not ready yet to start the business, so they informed him already. Okay, when you're ready, then that's the time we will start. And after that, we didn't hear any more from them.
And then did you still get access to the training?
I will ask Patrick. I think we can still contact them,
Okay, so
but no access, no training materials, none, nothing yet.
okay, so you and him haven't even been through the training.
Not yet, not yet.
They haven't followed up with you and asked you, are you almost ready to get started?
No, after the talk with Patrick, no phone calls,
Okay.
no follow ups.
Okay, and how many sessions did you have with them? Just one?
Just one, yeah.
Okay. How long was that session? Was it 30 hours?
Patrick was in the office, I think, when they set up a meeting with him. I think that was in the evening. I think it didn't last for 30 minutes.
Oh, I said 30 hours, not 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even 30 minutes.
And that's the 30 minutes. This was after you paid them, right?
Yes, already after we paid them.
Okay. Um, you guys must be like billionaires. Oh, here's to have some money. Here you go. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I think we know that they're still they come once in a while here in Manila,
Oh, okay.
still getting some clients here as well. We I think whenever we would like to contact them, I think we can still contact them.
Okay.
For Patrick, since yeah, he's still connected with the company, so he said he just holding the word of Cain that he will still be there when he's ready to put up the.
I have I have a question. How many hours a week is he working? How many hours a week is Patrick working? How many hours a week is Patrick working?
Ah, he sometimes, like now, it's holiday here in Manila. He went to Malaysia really early in the morning, like 5 o'clock. I think he left even before 5 o'clock. And when he's in the office, he will be working more than 8-10 hours.
So how many? Okay. How many hours a week does he work typically? How many? How just give me an idea. How many days a week does he work?
At the most 5
Okay. And how many hours does he work a week? Like 60, 70, something like that?
in a week.
Yeah.
In a week, um, maybe more than 50.
Okay, so he's working a lot, and then he's not working on his days off.
Sometimes when he has to finish his paperwork.
So he's basically working a little bit on the weekends.
Yeah, but I told him to get some rest as well.
Okay. How many hours a week are you working?
Me,
Yeah.
as much as possible, I at least 30 to 40.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. So you're on 30, 40 hours a week. How many days a week do you work?
From Mondays to Fridays, but sometimes I can also get a flexible time. I can also go either in the morning or in the no, later in the afternoon, something like that.
Okay. So I have something to say, but before I say it, I just want to make sure I got my facts straight because I don't want to mess anything up. So, okay, one more thing I want to ask you is why did you pay these people? Why?
Okay, we attended one of their seminars here in Manila, and we think we needed the system that they're which we are lacking, to get the contacts. Hello.
Disappeared. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then actually we also paid them before going to Singapore. I think we paid less than 10,000 pesos. It's yeah, it's just minimal, like 200 grand, $200, and that time we were really convinced that they are the one who can assist us to put up our own business. So we attended the seminar in Singapore, and that was the time I met Debbie. It was really nice that we really had a nice time with her. And Patrick actually noticed that Debbie said, "Is that all that that they will teach us?" And uh, we got curious why Debbie said something like that.
What did Debbie say? What did Debbie say? What did Debbie say?
Is that all that they will teach us? Is that all that we will get from them?
Okay. Um, so you
got got curious what does Debbie meant about it, and we learned that that's Debbie's expertise also to do this
Oh,
thing.
I know what you mean. When I attend their seminar, I feel like I already know a lot of things that they are teaching is very basic. That's why
Yeah.
I that's why I
Yes.
feel like that's all. Bye. Bye. Yeah. But I think that there are so many things that they make it look super easy, but it's actually not. You know, so they plan to teach you guys about like autoresponder, about social media campaign, and so on, right?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
it's very basic things. It's not enough.
well, it's easy. It's easy for anybody to go watch a few videos on YouTube and sound like an expert.
Yeah, but not everyone understand the full picture, right? It's like
Right.
break it
Mm,
down here and there.
Right.
yeah. And I think you were surprised when you learned that we enrolled already.
Okay. Okay. So I just want to tell you this, Abby, and you can tell Patrick. Patrick will eventually see this too. I'll make sure to get this to you ASAP. Um, this video here. I want to tell you this. So I want to say that you and your husband are really good people. So don't feel bad or don't feel just don't take anything personal regarding your business investment with them. Don't take it personal, okay? Because you guys are great and you guys took a leap of faith, and like 1% of people do that, okay? And so just know that, and anything that I have to say about this situation is purely nothing that necessarily have to do with you specifically, okay?
Mhm.
So this is basically what I'm going to say. Okay, so to summarize, just be like yes or no. So the first thing I want to say, you gave them 10 grand, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did they actually? Did they? And they had about a 30-minute consultation with you, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Have they done any other consultations with you?
No.
No.
Didn't even started. We didn't even
Okay.
started discussing the business that the idea of what
Okay. Next question. Have you gone through any of the online training they provided you?
the online train.
Yep.
No.
Okay. Have they attempted to follow up with you in the past how many months?
Actually, it's over a year already. We attended. That was January, right, Debbie? Last year, January last or December.
Okay.
Almost
December
two
of
years.
2000. Yeah,
After
17.
Oh wow. Okay. So after that initial meeting for 30 minutes, did they ever reach out to you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so did they ever give you a business plan?
Business. Mm, they just asked us to fill out uh, the some questionnaires, and in order for them to understand what we would like to do.
When did you fill out this questionnaire? Before the deal or after the deal?
That's after the deal.
And they never followed up with you.
No.
So what's the point of filling out the questionnaire if they had no intention of following up with you?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why Patrick said, yeah, as soon as he will be able to, the case with Patrick, it's recently that they got a new general manager, and he's doing really a lot of things. That's why he was not able even to follow it up as well from them.
Okay, I have another question. When he sat down with these people at that table to give him that 10 grand, did they know his work schedule? Did they know that he's working a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So they already knew going into the deal that he was not capable of making the commitment that they wanted them to make, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
we we thought that they said just to give them at least uh, in a week, that in the evening we can just talk and then do the business. But when they learned that Patrick is still committed with the work, and this business idea that he has is really, it's teacher's thing to do. So he they said, okay, when you're ready, then that's the time we will start the
But we'll take your money in the meantime and never talk to you again. And we'll take away all of the training that you paid for but never saw. Okay.
Mm.
I'm going to ask you again. Did they know about his prior commitment to his job before going into the deal?
Yes,
Okay.
Debbie, Mr. Kevin, that's the guy who offered that to him.
Okay. Okay, so what's their refund policy?
I think after a month.
After a month of what?
After the enrollment.
So you have 30 days after enrollment to ask for your money back?
Because I think we need to submit the form within, I think, 3 months, and we inform them that okay, we can do that, but starting the business is not as soon as within that 3 months. And they said, okay, the refund is passed already, so we cannot do the refund anymore.
Because we really don't give the F about you, right? Okay. So basically what they're doing is this. What they're doing is they have you convinced that they are the only opportunity you have to get to where you want to be. So therefore you don't want to ask for the refund when you're thinking about it, knowing that you never should have signed up for this because you were not ready for it. And then number two, when it's time that you want to ask for a refund, they make you feel like it's all your fault.
So
We're
hoping that they're still there.
Am I accurate here?
Patrick will be, huh?
Am I accurate with what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just also when they were selling it, when they are really so pushy, and then right after that, there's no hi and hello anymore after that.
Okay. Do you have an option to leave a review somewhere?
Sorry?
Do you have an option to leave a review somewhere about them?
To review?
Yeah, can you leave a review about them on their website or somewhere?
Yeah. Actually, they're even setting up some seminars here, but I think I think they're like that. When you're not ready, they will not push so much time with that.
Okay.
It's like we will not waste our time with you if you're not ready to put up your business.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna explain something to you very quickly so we can get off this topic. But I need to talk to you because this is important to you. This is a part of your life right now. This is really affecting you internally, right? And that's why you're sharing this with us. That's why we're spending a lot of time on this. This is very important. This is me showing you that I'm actually concerned, right? And Debbie's very concerned also. Um, Again, I'm here on behalf of Debbie. I'm here for behalf of Debbie. All right. So if it wasn't for Debbie, I wouldn't be here. So I'm on here on behalf of Debbie. So I want to tell you this. So I heard everything you said. Listening to others say, I've been doing business for a very long time. A very long time, and